It's never too late to have a great childhood. That's just something I thought of, and I just woke up, so it's fresh, but it's the truth. It's never too late to have a good childhood. I stumbled across that thought today when I woke up. I'm like, damn, that's deep. But it's the truth. A lot of us think just because we're too old, like that exists, that we're not allowed to have fun. We're not allowed to do the things we always wanted as kids. Like, I remember I saw this video of a Hispanic family. They have adult children, and this was the first Christmas they had to give their kids Christmas gifts. And I remember the gifts were like toys, like children toys. And they were so happy. You could tell that really healed so much for their inner child. Like, some of them were crying, all of them were happy. Like, that healed so much within their inner child. And I think that's beautiful. It shows that it's never too late to have a great and happy childhood. Who we are really does stem from our childhood. Our childhood affects us more than we think it does. You know, that's why they always say like the first 7 years of a child is very important. You have to nurture the child, make sure the child has every need it needs, like has every need it has to have to survive. Nurture it, give it emotional support, instill confidence within them, give them problem solving skills, you know, like give them compliments, hug them, kiss them, like love on the child, because your adulthood stems from you being from your childhood. It does. Like, if you grew up never having somebody to like tell you good job, or never giving you the validation you needed as a kid so you can get like confidence, it's gonna hurt you. It's gonna make you feel like a people pleaser, or that you're not enough, or you'll always be seeking that validation in the wrong people. But in reality, that validation that's only valid is yours, because it's within, it's pure, it's aligned with yourself. It is of divine, because it's within you. And it's important to just do things for yourself. That's why I also say like seeing adult bouncy houses makes me happy, because it just shows like it's never too late to have a good childhood, you know. And what makes us think just because we're bigger people we're not supposed to have fun, or the only way to have fun is to drink, light up, or canoodle. No, no, there's way more to fun, you know. What about painting, dancing, listening to music, making music, riding a bike, doing your favorite hobby, you know? Like, your favorite hobby as a kid, why can't it still be your favorite hobby? Those people that are like, oh, you're too old for that, or I'm too grown to be doing that, I feel like they're like boring. I feel like people like that are like the episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob got a forehead kiss from his grandma and everybody was making fun of him. So he told his grandma, I'm not a little kid, I'm not a baby, I'm a grown up. So Patrick saw that his grandma, like SpongeBob's grandma, was giving him all this love, cookies, and nurturing him. So Patrick took all that. And then the grandma was like, oh, if you're an adult, adults don't eat cookies. They eat coral. And coral's like vegetable to them. And he was eating that and he was like, And it was like, okay, bedtime, like story time. And then it's like, oh, so adults don't get story time. They had to read their insurance policy. And then she gave him like a big book. Like, it just shows, like, I feel like it was like a wake up call to, first of all, not rush aging. I feel like that's a wake up call to a lot of children because I'm so glad. I knew growing up as kids, like, I don't want to grow up fast. Like, let me enjoy my childhood. Let me enjoy being a kid because this is the only time in my life where I can just simply exist freely, authentically, and holistically without anything to worry about, basically. And I really like that episode because it's funny and it really just shows like this whole scheme of adulthood is a scam. Like, if you're adult, you're supposed to do this and this and this. No, I feel like adulthood does not have a look. Adulthood has, yes, responsibilities and maturities, and mature in a maturity level you need to uphold. But within that maturity level, I don't think it's, oh, what do you like to wear, or what do you like to do to have fun, or no. I don't think color equals maturity. I don't think hobbies equal maturity. I think maturity is how you handle certain situations, your emotional intelligence, how you respect others, how you handle certain situations. Can you problem solve? Do you have critical thinking? Are you respectful towards people? Are you aware that your emotions do not dictate how you react to a situation? Are you aware that even if you're upset, that doesn't give you the right to disrespect people? Like, are you aware that the way that you're having your day, even if you're in a bad mood, does not mean everybody else around you should have a bad mood. Maturity. Because a lot of people walk around and they still have the emotional maturity of children. But yet they're the ones that are always like, oh, I'm grown. Are you? Like, yes. I'm very colorful person. Like, I love colors. I like to dance. I like to sing. My favorite show is literally SpongeBob. Like, I'm still myself, but I still have maturity, you know? Like, my maturity is focused on how I treat myself and others rather than how I look and how I act. But not how I act, but my maturity is based on how I treat myself and others versus how I perceive myself or how I look to the world, basically. Like, my maturity is focused on the emotional aspect and the psychological aspect of it and mindset rather than like my appearance. There you go. And I feel like people get maturity wrong. They think it's like more of appearance, what we do, what's your job, what do you look like, what do you do for fun, your favorite color, your favorite food, your favorite drink. Like, no, I don't think so. And I think that example of adulthood is a trap to keep people sad because it's dull. Like, where's the color? Where's the fun? Where's the outlook to be your creative self? Where is it? Like, so I feel like it's never too late to live and have your happy, blissful, and joyful childhood. It's never, ever too late. And people that convince you that it is are the people you need to stay away from. I feel like that's a valid reason to just like keep your distance from someone because they're usually the type of person to think, they're just usually the type of person to think, oh, what would they would think, what would people think, what would like, those people are usually people to care about the opinions of others. And over here, my reflections and me, we do not care about what people think. We do not care because the opinions of others is just as valid as the dust in the air. Who cares? Like, who cares? Like, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. Like, it has no meaning. Why should we care what other people think? People struggle just to think anyway. A lot of people around are walking around. The thoughts that are in their heads are not even their own. That's why I keep on telling y'all, you are not your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. We are literally in a consciousness right now. No, we're in a consciousness. Like, that's how we exist. That's why I keep on saying, you are me and I am you. We're just God experiencing ourselves. Little fragments of the universe experiencing ourselves so we can heal ourselves. That's what we are. So when you think about thoughts as like a thinking pool. You put a thought, you pop it into the pool, it can go to somebody else. That's why with Michael Jackson, he said, whenever I get an idea for a song, I do it immediately before the idea goes to Prince. A lot of people will be like, how would it go to Prince? But that's the truth. The universe, spirit, God gives you ideas, gives you thoughts. And if you don't act on it, it'll go to the next person. Because thoughts are messages. They're channel messages. They're downloads. Like, they come from spirit, the divine themselves. And these thoughts are only divine if it helps yourself and others, and it's to bring your vibration up, okay? The divine would never give thoughts of destruction and chaos that will harm yourself and others, okay? But that's why I say, like, you're not your thoughts. So that thought, like, oh, that's silly, that's crazy, but yada yada. It's probably not even your voice. It's probably not you. That's why it's important to hang around like-minded people that are positive and that will lift you up and that appreciate you, not tolerate you. They don't ridicule your ideas. They don't think what you're thinking is crazy. They actually hear what you're saying and see you. They see you. Because when you hang around people that tolerate you instead of appreciate you, they will make you seem like you're crazy, and their thoughts will literally rub off on you. Because you're next to them, their thoughts will transfer to your head. Like, I'm so serious. I'm so serious. So that's why I say be careful who you hang around. And also, it's never too late to have a beautiful childhood. It never is. So do what you have to do. Seriously, just do what you have to do. But yeah. Thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all. And I really do hope you guys connect with your inner child and have a better childhood, because it's never too late. Your inner child will always be there. So acknowledge them, comfort them, ask them if they're okay. This situation that you're going through right now, you might be feeling okay, but a part of you is crying, and that part of you might be your inner child. Have you talked to them? Have you told them it's okay? Have you told them that you'll try everything in your best for things to be great? Have you watched their favorite show? Have you been doing the things that you've always loved to do as a kid? Have you ever continued those promises of, when I grow up, I will? I think it's time to do that. Thanks for watching. Stay authentic, stay creative, stay loving, stay colorful, and stay beautiful reflection. Thanks for having time with Tatiana the Optimist. I'm out.